Where do I begin? I begin with the beginning, before the foundation of this world and its system. Beliefs and views of just what this experience was intended for. All that I've written, seen, and experienced in this life has been prepared beforehand. Well, we understood this fact. It remains a fact, coming up from an eternal mission. In some way we were to be part of this mission coming from God. All that we have experienced here leads to the eternal purpose, goal, and mission. Our jobs, relationships, contacts were foreknown and planned to assist in what is coming. The question is, what is coming? Without getting to the many distractions which we could entertain, matters of what have been called end times. I've been called to share with select individuals, those who have crossed my path, things that were coming, into which all that we have experienced in this life has been preparing through us and will be used of God our Father. For lack of terms, I'll be using the idea of greetings to those called according to His purpose. Those who are to make up the front lines of God's Son's return. This front line has nothing to do with this life. This life was only a preparatory stage, one which we would not have known until the time designated Father. That time is now. All the various positions we have held in this life, all the experiences, which many times were a distraction to this eternal mission, now will shed their light, coming from this eternal purpose. For example, my being in the military once, my being a correction officer, a husband, a dad, a son or a brother, a neighbor, all these positions and relationships reach beyond their limited means and now take on a deeper application. An application coming together, using all the elements of our life's experience to this end, making up His front line. This coming together reveals the nearness of this event we have called the rapture, a snatching away. It has been revealed to me to be like a draft notice, something we have all registered to at the receiving of Christ, yet didn't know when this notice will come. Well, take this as your draft notice. You can dodge this draft notice and flee as some do in the natural realm at such a notice, like fleeing to Canada. Yet, with the spiritual application of this notice, there's no place to flee other than this world. To do so will have its price. You're remaining here having carnal methods and weapons to do battle with the coming world crisis. Consider this life and the experience as boot camp. And you know that I am not advocating doing battle here in this life. As in the natural, boot camp is only our preparation for the real battle. The real battle, as for spiritual application, is coming. In this battle, we will not be using carnal weapons that we've seen in the natural. Just what those weapons will be, as strange as this may sound, has been revealed in Scriptures to us and now are being offered. I do not see these weapons to be what others in the religious world might think. As effective as some of their weapons were in this life's experience, such as prayer and study of the Bible, in that coming battle, it will have to be much more. Time for prayers and reading the Bible was now in this life. There, this matter of prayer and study will be the result and action of these prayers and studies. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. There, in that battle, it will be His will come into reality in the establishment of what we have called the millennial kingdom. What we must do and accomplish will be done. The question is, are we ready for what must be done? We will be encountering their carnal weapons, which we all know about, such as guns, bombs, planes, and many others that will be seen now hidden. Their weapons facing our weapons will be no match. We need not draw helmets or flak jacket or bear weapons in hand, for we, in our glory, will be the weapons needed. A weapon that subdues the world. A world that has embraced the carnal and rejected that spiritual. This may sound crazy, as corny, religious, crazy thoughts, which would make the world laugh and joke about it. Just another crazy religious person writing another end-time fairy tale. It's to be expected. But you will have to see it as something more real than the world you have experienced. This is your decision to bear the brunt of jokes or give in and join their beliefs. You might ask, what are these weapons you have referred to? And where in scriptures do these manifest themselves? For some of you already know. But for those of you who are fresh and new recruits, for you, I will reveal to you. The call to attention can be heard. For many of you, its importance has yet to be learned. Yet you will learn to pay a price. Pay attention. This attention means your survival. Your military manual is in your possession. Study it, and study it well. Battle instructions are contained in its pages. We have called it the Bible. But now it will be more than just another religious book. It is your battle manual. As any new subject matter, at first you cannot make heads or tails of that which you read. You cannot see its importance. The time will come soon when you will get to have hands-on experience with what I speak of. Weapons which aren't carnal. Practice is coming.